Hello everyone, welcome and thank you very much for joining me here on IPO Market Watch. If you are new to this channel, consider subscribing. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos. I do not cover just IPOs, I cover all the stocks on the stock market, particularly trying to find stocks that would be a buy, in my opinion, personally speaking, for me. And I'm going to keep you updated on what happens with those stocks. Am I up, am I not, and so on. So this video, I am going to talk to you about two stocks. Well, actually, let me just say that the video is primarily, the majority of this video is about LUNR. Ticker symbol LUNR, Intuitive Machines. And if you've been following this channel, you know the whole history behind LUNR in relation with this channel. Because guys, I did a YouTube video on LUNR when it was at $2.50 for YouTube, not for Discord, for YouTube, and I called it a buy and so on, and we'll get to all that stuff. But on Friday, guys, ticker symbol MLGO. Did you get into that ticker? If you did, congratulations, because you're way up right now. Let me tell you something about this one, because this is very interesting. You'll want to know. So I was in the Discord on Friday, and it was during regular market hours, I believe, and we were chatting away in the Discord, and one of the members in my Discord said, Mike, do you know about ticker symbol MLGO? They just had a reverse stock split. So I looked into it, and I found something insanely interesting, that the free float on MLGO was 97K. That's what it showed on all broker apps, right? 97K is just, I don't know, that's like beyond nano flow. That's crazy. You can easily move that up, right? So I went over to the day trade channel part of my Discord to leave a message concerning MLGO for everybody to see, and everybody can do whatever they want after that. So I go over to the day trade channel on the Discord, and that was yesterday, and I put ticker symbol MLGO. Now don't mind the time, I'm 8 hours ahead of New York, so go 8 hours back and so on, you'll get the time. But anyways, MLGO, guys, I put a screenshot of what it was trading currently during regular market hours, $3.65, right? $3.65. That's what it was trading at the time. And I went on to explain the following. Regarding MLGO, it's a nano float with only 97K float, which is crazy. Which it is. I mean, that's insane. And I still don't believe it's 90. I'm thinking there's got to be a mistake. I mean, it's got to be much bigger than that. The company is absolute trash. It's highly speculative investment and limited transparency. Now, when I say that a company is absolute trash, that there is limited transparency and it's a speculative investment, that's something that I am obligated and I have to say if I believe that. Because my Discord is very professional and I want people to be careful, and I want, for them to have the best of time possible and to make money and so on. But I did go on to say this. But here is the thing. At some point, it will obviously pump due to that super tiny float. Question is, where is the near bottom before buying for a day trade or short-term trade? And that's the thing. When when you have a nano float so small, it's going to pump at some point. It's got to, it's easy to move it. But I've seen nano floats in the past, guys, and I've been trading for over 10 years. I have seen nano floats go down 100%. Right? Negative 100%. Because just as easily as they can go up, they can go down. And I was thinking to myself, all right, 365. It started off over $4 on when the regular market hour started. It was over $4, and then it just kept going down to 365. And I'm thinking, all right, you know what? It is Friday. The market conditions on Friday are never really all that great. And so I decided that I'll just let it trade all day long, and then I'll make up my mind. Now watch this crazy thing, guys. It's insane. It drives me nuts. At the end of market hours, regular market hours on Friday, the stock ends at $4.02. Sure, it went up from 365, and maybe I could have, made some short-term trade there. But I was like, all right, $4, that's it. That's where it ended. And we have after hours, and then the weekend ahead. I don't feel really comfortable. It's a Chinese stock. I don't know. Maybe I'll let it go. Big mistake. Big mistake. Because in after hours, guys, it climbed up to $6.45. Guys, basically with this stock, I thought to myself, okay, logically, we have to think logically. It's, the market hours ended. It's at $4. After hours coming out. I know power hour, but it was, it was Friday, and I had the weekend ahead of me. And my logic said that, let it go. Just let it go. and let's go on Monday. Let's go watch it on Monday, all right? Let's refocus pre-market on Monday with this stock because it is a nanofloat. But that was my logic, and it turns out that sometimes, I don't know, the logic isn't the best thing to listen to. I guess, I don't know. It didn't work out because in after hours the stock was on fire. It was on fire. It just kept going higher and higher.
What? You finally did it to yourself.
Are you mad at me?
If you want to join the Discord and be part of a trading community that can help each other out, and you also have tools in my Discord, a ton of tools like Dartpool and a lot of other things. The link will be in the comment section below, guys. All right, and moving on to my favorite stock of the year, and that is ticker symbol LUNR. Why do I consider LUNR my favorite stock of the year? Because I have had so far in 2024 the greatest moments with LUNR. Trading LUNR wasn't just trading a stock. We had fun on the Discord. We watched the live mission as they would go to land on the moon when they had that IM-1 mission. Just the whole chats and the conversations back and forth live that we had that time. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And tracking it from the beginning of the year at $2.50 and going all the way up to $10, $11. It was a lot of fun. So it's definitely my favorite stock of the year. I have done a lot of videos, guys, on LUNR. My first one was right here on the bottom, as you can see. This was my first video, and the stock was trading at $2.50, as you can see from the thumbnail, but if you watch the video, you'll see. So it was $2.50, and I called it a buy on YouTube. I then did a video at $3, and then I did a video at $4. Let's go on to see the screenshots. Here it is at $2.53, my YouTube video calling it a buy. Here it is at $3.05, I'm calling it a buy. Here it is at $4.35, calling it a buy again. We went over like 11, 12, 13 bucks. So it was very awesome, great times. With my LUNR shares, of course, I did sell. So I had bought them at $2.50 and I sold at $10.82, which I will admit, I did sell my shares the day before it would go and land on the moon. That was something I had announced in the Discord. I announced it ahead of time. They knew. I told them that I will sell my shares the day before, and I did sell the day before. Coincidentally, that's the same day, the same exact day that the insider from Intuitive Machines sold over 360,000 shares. Anyways, the moon landing occurred. CEO Steve gave us in the interview a look of what Odie looked like on the moon and that it was sideways. As soon as he said it was sideways, the stock plummeted. There is some critical catalysts that are coming up within the next 2 weeks max. All right, so within the next 2 weeks, there's a big catalyst coming for LUNR. Before I get to that catalyst, it's important to look at the latest things that occurred, which was the earnings and what was said during the earnings. That will lead us to the catalyst. So Intuitive Machines reports fourth quarter results, and they reported that Q4 revenue was $30.6 million. They beat by $8.4 million, what the analysts were thinking, and they had an ending cash balance of $4.5 million, although it's not really $4.5 million. I'll show you what they said in the earnings report. So the company ended the year with a cash balance of $4.5 million, but that grew to $54.6 million by March 1st of 2024 due to the payments and royalties. Amid the surge in geopolitical LUNR activity, said the CEO of LUNR, that has recently seen nation states succumb to the challenges of spaceflight, we believe that the success of IM-1 mission puts the commercial industry firmly into the space race. He also went on to say that landing and data delivery from the lunar surface resulted in more than $12 million in success milestone payments in 2024. And they also went on to say during the earnings, which by the way, you can see the earnings transcript is, it's a whole page load of what they said in text, right? But I'm saying this for new investors. So during the earnings call, they went on to say the following also. Proving our autonomous landing technology on our first mission sets the stage for IM-2, which is intended to land on the moon's south pole. And this is to go and look for water ice that may be processed for propulsion and life support in the future. So we are going to get an IM-2 mission, right? But that's not the catalyst, that's something else. Intuitive Machines enters, this is the catalyst, guys. Intuitive Machines enters human spaceflight as a prime contractor on the Artemis program's LTV. That's a developed lunar terrain vehicle or moon buggy with Intuitive Machines as a prime. And they say that we're looking forward to hearing about that next week or in the coming weeks. All right, so the lunar terrain vehicle, guys, that's the catalyst within the next 2 weeks. I'm sure, and I understand it's not like the greatest and biggest catalyst, but it is important because if within the next 2 weeks, let's say NASA announces that Intuitive Machines has been selected for this, that they will make and deliver the lunar terrain vehicle. I think that they are, but just the announcement of it, the press release of it, I think is very important. Overall, I believe that Intuitive Machines is a company that, overall, guys, they did well. It was their very, very, very first time going to the moon, and they accomplished so much just with their first try. I think that this company is pretty cool. It's awesome. I think they're doing a really good job. Financially, they're improving, but obviously they would need more contracts, more money. If the stock was trading $4 or $5 right now, I would have been very comfortable at, investing big in it. Let me know, guys, in the comment section below if you believe that Intuitive Machines is a buy and hold or not. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on my next video, which will be about Skywater Technologies, ticker symbol SKYT. I have already talked about it at $8. It's now trading at $11 right now, so it's already up, but there's so much upside to it. And the deep dive video that I will come out with next will be more to support my opinion on the stock, which I have already expressed, and the updates. A lot of things about Skywater Technologies you'll want to know. I wish you guys all the best and take care.